Okay, let's keep going here, folks. It says here, example 3, a ball follows the path d equals v squared over 9.8 sine 2 theta plus 0.5, where d is equal to distance, v is the initial speed, and theta equals the angle that leaves the ball leaves the bat. A, if the ball travels 40 meters and is hit an angle of 71 degrees, what is its initial speed? Here's a joke. I told this one already. I'm not going to tell you.
No.
What does the ball say to the glove? Catch you later. My daughter loves that one. Okay. I think so. I'm not good at jokes. Okay. Here we go. So a ball follows the path. Now, I was asked about this one this morning. That am I going to memorize that equation? No, you certainly will not. This is an example of a difficult equation. So this will be on the third page of your test tomorrow. This is an example of a difficult algebra question. I will give you this equation. You don't have to memorize. You don't have to make it up. Nothing like that. Okay. So again, it says if the ball travels 40 meters and is hit at an angle 71, what is its initial speed? The trick of this is putting the letters into the variables into the right letters here. Okay. So Taylor, you're up first.
Why?
Because that's where.
But Noah has the basketball.
Actually, you're up first. Here we go. You're up first. Here we go. As far as this, the ball travels 40 meters. What is that going to be? D for distance, V for speed, or theta for the angle? It's going to be
Equals 40.
very good. Good. That's all you need to see. Thank you. Okay, and again, I would strongly recommend for everyone here for tomorrow, write down what you know, right at the top of the page. If you accidentally mix it up, I'll say, oh, okay, for some reason Taylor thought that the speed was 40, okay, or something like that. They write the letters in wrong. By doing that helps to clarify things. Luke, can you write this in for the equation for me, please? Go ahead. Put these numbers in the equation.
40 equals b squared over 2, 71 plus 0.
Ask you a question, go ahead. Yeah, so I'm going to do one. The next question we're going to do, I'm going to pick one where I make, like you do the make a graph. I'm going to do like one of those ones. Okay, so again, very, very good. All right, so again, Luke, fill in everything good. B squared we're solving for. That's the unknown. Now, one thing I want to make sure, because a lot of people mix this up on their choice assignments. The 2 and the 71 go together. Okay, right? So if you see something between besides sign and then a number after it sticks with it. Okay, so I'm going to write this even before I go any further as 40 equals v squared over 9.8 sine 142 plus 0.5. So everyone see that, right? The 2, it was 2 theta, so whatever the angle is, connects right with it. Okay, Alex, you're up. I want to get v squared by itself. Where's the first thing I do, please? No. Now just be careful. Hold on a second. Sorry? Yeah, because remember, think of it like your math teacher, like an over as many layers. Your first step, yeah, this is your v. If you get the thing the furthest away, so the 0.5 is going to come across first. So that's going to turn to 39.5 equals v squared over 9.8 times sine 42. Thank you. Georgia, you're up. What do I do, if anything, right now, please? Yeah, do I by sine 142? So this is 39.5 divided by sine 142 equals v squared over 9.8. And again, you can speed up the steps here if you need to. Okay. Question or answer there? Yeah, and you can do this right here, right? So if I was doing this at home. Okay, you know what? It's called homework, right? I know you guys don't know what this is, but it's called homework. That's what you should be doing at home, right? No. That's what v squared actually is. So again, you guys can all do this in your calculator. If you're doing that in your calculator, just 39.5 times 9.8 divided by sine 142. If I can get a brave soul to try and get this answer. Okay, and when I say a brave soul, I mean everyone. Because you take it this 628.75. I'm going to ask people to confirm that for me. Now, just hold on a sec. What I'd like everyone to do, please, for the next 10 seconds of their lives, is to type that in your calculator. If you are unable to get that, there's a problem. Please let me know if you are unable to get 628.75.
This is actually an easy question. Why are these the hard ones?
Because people get free out.
But these are the easy ones.
On the test, you'll be like,
All right. You're shaking on it,
Of
yeah.
course it's easy, Mr. Sadler does.
Very good. Same question or answer? Yeah, I'll say round to 1 decimal or something like that. I'll go to 1 decimal at the end. When I take the square root of this, 6.875, square root of that is what?
It looks one.
Hey guys, please. Square root of that is what?
Why you had it on the road?
So gross.
No. 25.07? Okay. So it's 25.1, we'll call it. And again, on the test, we'll say then, therefore, the initial speed is 25.1 meters per second. So again, when you're doing this question on your test, make sure if it's given you an sentence, you have to answer the sentence. Okay, now, you may say, that's very fast, 25 meters per second is very fast. 71-degree angles like this. So basically when the guy hit it with a pop fly, the guy or girl, hit it with a pop fly, and the guy didn't end up going that far. Okay, that's, here we go, example part B. Now we're using the same equation, okay? So part B is going to say, Desiree, you said you played baseball, right? Yeah. I'm going to say the slugger Desiree. Hits the ball. 81 meters with an initial speed of, let's say, 30 meters per second. At what angles? Could the ball be hit? Okay, so again, this is the part that's, so Taylor was saying, Mr. Sadler's question is really easy. Part A is not too bad. I'm confident you guys can all do this one. I'm confident you can do this too, but life is a little bit more tricky on this case. Now we said at what angles could the ball be hit, because there's going to be 2 answers here. All right, so I want to make sure you can get both answers. You will need both answers. This will be how it will be worded. I'll use a different equation, obviously, and stuff, but this will be the idea of the question. Okay, so what are you up to? Noah, we're up to you. I'll give you a second to write that down.
I'll go.
I'm going to take this. You want to go? You want to start? Taylor, what is the given information for this question? Okay, guys, one sec. Oh. Taylor, what's the given information for this question?
T equals 81 meters, E equals 30 meters.
And theta is unknown. Now, again, I can't stress how important it is to write out your givens, okay, before you begin. Once you write out your givens, these questions aren't bad. If you just try and put information, there's no problems. Noah, you're not free yet. Noah, can you please try and sub these numbers in for me, please?
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. I'll write it down for you. D equals B squared over 9.8 sine 2 theta plus 0.5. Can you sub those in for me, please? Go ahead.
So 80
Yeah. Yeah. And then just sine 2 theta plus 0.5. Okay, now this is very much like the questions we did on the previous examples here. Okay, so 81 equals 30 squared over 9.8 sine 2 theta plus 0.5. Emily, to solve for theta, what's my first step going to be? Yeah. Good, move it over. So this turns to 80.5 is, I want to call that 900 if you don't mind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
What'd you do?
I think we're all right. So I was saying, because I wasn't sure if this question was going to work. Okay, but we're okay then. All right. Now, the reason I changed that to 900, why did I change that to 900?
30 squared.
That's just a 30 squared. Okay, yeah, Victoria, go ahead. Yes. Victoria, go ahead. Stop, guys. Yeah, what I'm. Okay, so she said bring over the 9.8, so it's going to turn to 80.5 times 9.8, and I'm also going to divide that by 900. You can do that in 2 steps if you need to. Okay, right, but I just did it in 1. Okay. So again, the 9.8 comes to the top, the 900 comes to the bottom. Okay. We got out of order there. Kayla, what are you now, please? Yeah, go ahead.
.876.
Okay, now this is the part that's very, very important. Please leave that number in your calculator. Okay, it says .876 dot dot dot. That just means include the numbers that are in your calculator again. Don't just round to .876. Cody, you want to calculate that?
No.
61.2.
61.2. You got in your head? Yeah. Holy.
Okay. Can somebody confirm that? Please take a second to confirm that. Let's try not to write that prompt up.
What did you do to get that?
Hold on a second.
Well, you figured it
Yeah.
out.
It just came.
Let's try it like this. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Okay, can somebody just confirm that for me?
Yeah.
I don't trust.
Great.
I don't trust Cody in his.
I confirmed it.
It's great.
Okay, next step. Conrad, get data by itself. Okay, divide by 2, and you should hopefully get, what is that, 30.6?
Like
It's 30.6.
Okay, now, if you give this to me on your test, I will say 2 out of 4, not bad. What did Mr. Sadler forget on this question? The other angle. How do I get Sam the other angle? Yeah, what's the OR for this? We can sign inverse.
It is 2 theta equals 180 minus 0.6.
No, 61.2. Because remember, it's done as soon as you do sine inverse, cos inverse, you can inverse. Okay, so this turns into 2 theta equals, oh goodness, 118.8, is that right? So theta equals 59.4. I'm doing those in my head, so someone can confirm that for me. I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, no, because here's the problem. If I had the period to this is a problem with you got a real life scenario. Okay, what's the period in this case there? 180. Okay, so remember when we did so you get 210.6. Okay, so I'm going to be Desiree. Just imagine, if you will, Desiree's swinging for the fences here. Okay, 0 degrees is going to be this way, right? So we're going to keep going up. So straight up is going to be 90. Right behind me is going to be 180. Where's 210 going to be? Like somewhere in the ground behind me. So that's one that doesn't really make sense for that. So probably realistic for on this question, 0 to probably 90 is when the question yes would make sense for this. Okay, like for a domain that would make sense. So when you guys are wondering where's restricting domains and all that makes, we said why would you ever, use domain in real life? Well, for this question, it's an example of one, right? Because an angle of, more than 180 doesn't make sense. Sam, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to save this right now, and then I'm going to move on to one from the assignment. Yeah.